Hey, what's up, boxing fans? Miguel Maravilla here with you, bringing you a fight preview between undisputed super bantamweight champion Naoya Inoue's title defense against Luis Pantera Nery. What a fight this is! You have Mexico versus Japan, the Monster versus the Panther, Pantera. A fight in which you have both of these fighters come from a very good boxing culture, Japan and Mexico. Inoue making the first defense of his undisputed titles. And then Nery, he is Japan's public enemy number one. As far as what he did in his win over Yamanaka, the Japanese fans haven't forgot. And what better way to greet him? What better way to welcome him back to Japan and taking on the monster, the undisputed super bantamweight world champion. This a very interesting matchup. You have Naoya Inoue style, very flashy. He could pretty much finish the fight with one punch. And as far as Nery could also end the fight in one punch. So a very interesting matchup. This fight's taking place at the Tokyo Dome. There's a lot of history, major boxing history. Be a very interesting fight. Take a look. It takes place Monday, May 6th from Tokyo Dome in Tokyo, Japan, as Naoya Inoue takes on Luis La Pantera Nery for the undisputed junior featherweight titles. For Nery, with a record of 35-1, 27 knockouts from Tijuana, Mexico. He won his first world title in 2016, knocking out Raymond Tabuon. He then lost that title on the scales in Japan as he was squaring off to take on Shinsuke Yamanaka. However, that fight still went on as the title was on the line for Yamanaka. However, in that fight, Nery just annihilated Yamanaka. Shortly after that fight, Nery was forced out of the ring as beer and so many things were thrown at him as he had to leave for his safety. A few fights later, his only defeat, he was stopped in 7 by Brandon Figueroa. That fight taking place in 2021. And since then, he has won 4 straight. And he is coming off a second round stoppage of Froilan Saludar. Now he gets set to take on the monster, Naoya Inoue, with a record of 26-0, 23 knockouts, the undisputed 122-pound champion, the 4-division world champion. Resume includes wins over Nonito Donaire, a pair of wins over Nonito Donaire, and knockouts of Jason Maloney, Paul Butler, Stephen Fulton. And he is coming off a 10th round TKO over Marlon Tapales to claim the undisputed 122-pound crown. Now, he gets ready to defend that crown in his hometown, in his home country, Tokyo, Japan. These guys are going to go all out. These guys don't mess around coming into the fight. They're going to go right at each other. They're going to go right at it. Who knows if Inoue lets the crowd play into it. That could be a risk factor in this one. I think Inoue has to fight his fight. He has to fight smart. Do not let the crowd manipulate him. Don't let him dictate what he does in that ring. And, you know, it should be a pretty solid performance by Inoue. However, if Inoue lets the crowd dictate him, if he goes ahead and tries to be the superhero, if he tries to do too much, there's a good chance that Nery catches him. Yes, Nery could catch him with a punch. He is a power puncher. He does pack a punch. However, style-wise, this is Inoue's fight all the way. Like I said, the only way Inoue can lose this fight if he really, really gets into it, if he just abandons the plan. But other than that, I see an Inoue late knockout in this fight. But it's going to be a very exciting fight.